Yeah, so we're just talking about this season doing things a little bit more differently. To make up for some of the spots that may or may not be in the BVIs, we're talking about more USVI based stops. Trying to do airport pickups where in St. Thomas you can greet guests right there at the airport, get them on the boat so they don't have to see any of the destruction that's on land. As soon as you get out at sea, everything looks green and beautiful. There's some beautiful stops on the south side of St. Thomas. The first stop I would recommend is going to be Water Island. There's Honeymoon Bay over there, and there's two little fun beach bars there, Heidi's and Dingy's. Another stop is Buck Island, which is also off the south shore of St. Thomas. That is known for diving with sea turtles. And there's also a new beach bar that has come about in St. Thomas about 2 years ago. It's called Ollie Beach Bar. It's on the south side of St. Thomas. It's accessible just as you would go into Joost Van Dyke. You can go stern to. It's a beautiful sand beach there. They have live music, bonfires, great drinks. Coming up from the south shore of St. Thomas and heading towards the BVIs, there's a great stop, a little area called Christmas Cove. It's on the backside of Little St. James Island, and that's going to be off the eastern tip of St. Thomas. Great snorkeling, a beautiful overnight anchorage, very calm. If you wanted to come around the north side of St. Thomas, you have the world famous Megan's Bay. Still looks absolutely gorgeous from the water. Top 5 most beautiful beach in the world. Anchor off right there. It's a mill pond, kind of like how King Garden is. Great for water sports, wakeboarding, tubing, all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that the little concession snack bar will be open within a couple months as well. And then coming up to the BVIs, Joost Van Dyke is still beautiful. You have your world famous White Bay. Soggy Dollar will be serving drinks. They already are serving drinks, but they got it all framed out. It'll look pretty much like it did before within a month or so. They have it all framed out, ready to go. Foxy's, they already got a roof up. They took a tree from here, a tree from there, put a new roof on there, so they already got their roof up. They're serving drinks over there. Foxy's playing guitar, making tourists laugh. So there's a really great vibe to Joost Van Dyke. And when we went up there on our trip, you know, it was our last stop of the day, and it was that magic hour on the water. You know, when you're sailing away from Joost Van Dyke, the sun's setting, everybody's had a couple cocktails in them, and it's always that beautiful sunset sail leaving Joost Van Dyke. That has not changed. King Garden Bay, most of the bars and restaurants there have taken a hit. Because there are so many bars and restaurants, it doesn't look as pretty from the water, because you do see a little bit of destruction, but the beach is absolutely still gorgeous. Norman Island, Pirates Bite will be having their other restaurant open. So there was the Bite, and then there's a new restaurant that they put next door called the Club. That looks in great shape, and they're scheduled to open by mid-November. And going up to Peter Island, great harbor, still looks really nice. That is a nice secluded anchorage. All the moorings are still there. Again, there's no structures or anything there, so it just looks like a beautiful secluded bay still. Going up to Cooper Island. Cooper Island is probably a stop to skip for right now. That's some bad news to report. It's just basically all that was there anyway was the restaurants and everything like that. So that's probably going to be skipped. The baths I haven't seen personally, but I've had a lot of people that have eyes on it. The baths are still beautiful. They're a natural phenomenon. They will continue to be naturally beautiful. As well as talking about Norman Island, the caves, the Indians, still great snorkeling. Everything under the water looks exactly the same. It's beautiful. And you get a mooring ball anytime you want. There's no crowds. You're not battling with cruise ship guests right now, so you can really have those stops, sit there, enjoy the natural beauty of the caves, and enjoy your lunch without somebody trying to get you off your mooring ball. So there'll be a lot of different options. And I've heard that Anegada Wonky Dog is already open up there. Potter's is scheduled to reopen. There's an abundance of lobsters right now. I don't know why. Something with the storm, they served them all up, so there's a lot of lobsters being served in some of the restaurants that are open.